Hey, superleuk dat je weer luistert en kijkt naar de nieuwe aflevering van de Powerslide podcast. Deze aflevering wordt een klein beetje anders dan gebruikelijk, want vanaf nu schakelen we over naar het Engels. Carlos is vanavond de host, so Carlos, take it away.
Hi everybody and welcome to the Powerslide podcast. I am so excited for tonight because we have no other than Robin from Overlandingrobin. Robin, why don't you tell us who you are, what you've brought today to us, and what can we expect?
What can you expect? So, hi guys, I'm Robin. I brought my Volvo C303 with me, also known as a TGB 11, and I take these cars on overland trips. That's basically what I do. I overland in old cars and I break down. So. That's about it.
You break down or the cars?
The cars break down.
Okay.
Sometimes I break down, but in general, the cars break down.
It looks great on camera. It can be edited out.
This is the largest vehicle we fit into this garage, and it is incredible. I mean, you drove up here, and I'm like, I wonder if this is going to fit.
Yeah.
We have about 5 centimeters in play on the top and on each side, but we managed to get it in here. And it is awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah,
by far,
really awesome.
By far the biggest thing that has come here. It's gigantic. And weirdly enough, what you were mentioning, like on the sides we have 5 centimeters, on the top we have 5 centimeters, on the bottom we have
a lot of
half
space.
a meter worth of clearance from the floor. Absolutely bananas. I love it. Why don't you tell the audience, outside of what a Volvo C303 is, why did it exist? What was it used for? How did it come into fruition?
So this one is ex-military. It was built by Volvo for the Swedish army. They're made for very cold conditions, obviously. That's why it has a B30 petrol engine. 2 years ago, I took it on a rally, and even when it was minus 40, it would still start. So that was really cool. Yeah,
that is awesome.
No block heater, no nothing. Just press the button and it would go.
No way. B30, like the Red Block.
Yeah,
Volvo.
Red Block, B30, dual carbs.
Badass.
Wow.
I had some time in my past with a 740, a Volvo 740 intercooler turbo, so like the best, and I'm putting that in quotation marks, version of it. Does it share? We're speaking about the same block and everything. That is what moves this thing.
Yes.
Oh my God.
If it has a B30, yes.
Yeah. B30 FT, I think was the full name. So fuel inject, or what is it? Fuel for the T and
turbo.
I mean, they exist with fuel injection, the later models.
Exactly. Yeah. Badass.
But
I can't
Robin,
believe
how did you start with this amazing but also very uncommon hobby?
So I started out with a Land Rover from '84. That's my first car, Land Rover 110. I bought it during COVID because I didn't want to be stuck. Okay. So I was living in Amsterdam at the time and studying. My study fell through because of COVID.
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm just going to buy a Land Rover, live in it, travel with it.
So smart.
And then it kind of evolved into this.
This. So it's not like you got the first one from a family member or you just inherited it?
No.
Just...
I had rented it prior for that trip, and then upon return the guy asked me like, "Oh, don't you want to buy it?"
Oh my God.
I was like, "Yeah, sure."
Wow.
Sure.
Too good to pass.
Awesome.
Too good to pass.
And then the whole overlanding adventure started?
Yeah, but initially with my Land Rover, like I was never particularly interested in the Volvos. I didn't know they existed. But it's a funny story because then my ex-boyfriend, the Volvo I'm now converting into an Overlander, he bought that one. And then when we broke up, he gifted me the car.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. The amount of regret, man.
Now, I have to ask why.
I'm not entirely.
In better hands.
I was kind of posting it a bit, but my Instagram was nowhere near as big. I think I had like 12,000 followers or something. And it was, we were living in Slovenia, and at the time I was in the Netherlands, and we had just finished this rally. And then he was like, yeah, just keep it.
Just
Keep it. Yeah. And that's how I got my first Volvo.
He was a good man. Good regret. Good way to depart. But my goodness. And of course, we know from seeing 1 or 2 or 3 hours worth of your channel in the past year, it's not just a one. This has snowballed into
so it's really funny because normally it's the other way around. But after I got the Volvo, my dad also kind of got into them, and he just kind of went crazy.
So you inspired your dad?
Yes.
Yeah, so it is the other way around.
Yes.
Usually,
Yeah.
what?
That is so cool.
What did he do before? Did he have any involvement with bigger
he just always
cars?
drove he likes Mercedes, so he always just had bit modern ones like Mercedes, but nothing old. No,
Okay,
I do know when he was younger, he had like the Beetles. Like he drove those and he fixed them up. But then for a very long time, until I got my Volvo, he wasn't into cars. No.
Okay. I thought you were gonna say that he was into like the Unimogs, and that would be like a natural transition towards this. But it's like no, just the Beatles. Like,
so tell me, okay, so in COVID, this happened.
Yeah.
You started traveling. You started going off road with your Land Rover.
Yes.
And then, how did you get into overlanding? Because going camping in a Land Rover is just...
That's a completely different... Well, so that happened before actually I got the Land Rover. So I was in the UK for a long weekend. And that's also where I met my ex-boyfriend at the time. And he was traveling in a T3 synchro van.
Okay.
And he just came up to me and he was like, oh, do you want to travel with me for a couple days? So I was like, yeah, sure. Yeah. So I extended my trip there, and that's kind of how I got into... That was the first time I actually camped. Like, I had never camped before.
Never camped before.
Not with a tent, not with a car, nothing.
So you happened to be with a Landy there?
No,
and then
I just flew there. I just flew there.
Wow.
Like the next day I had my flight back, and he was like, oh, don't you want to like come travel the UK with me for a bit?
Check
and
it out.
I was like,
okay.
Whatever, stranger in a van, let's go.
Stranger in a van?
Yeah, so afterwards we traveled for a bit with that car, and then during I wanted my own car. I had gotten my driver's license. I was like, I'm buying the Land Rover. Yeah.
Did you know anything about them?
No, nothing. Like I also have no... I was studying biomeds, so very much not related to cars. So I just kind of started. And with the Land Rover, I was very lucky because it has a OM603 in it, so Mercedes engine.
Diesel,
and a Mercedes gearbox as well. So I never had any like issues with that car breaking down. The only issue I had at some point was that the engine did not want to shut off. So that's the only problem. But apart from that, never had any issues with the car. So
we know all about the OM603 since the last episode.
Yes.
But this is just so awesome. So you had no prior interest, no affiliation with overlanding, with camping, with cars in general?
No, nothing. Nothing. Like I did horse riding, and I had horses growing up, but not cars, no.
Head first into it, man. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Wow.
That is amazing. Yeah. That is awesome. I am just so blown away by this story. Like, you go on a trip, you meet this guy, he says, hey, you want to come along?
Yes.
He goes,
okay.
You go, sure?
Sure, yeah. Why not?
What did your dad think of that?
I mean, he didn't know at the time. He didn't even know I was in the UK, but it was really funny because my phone plan was still, we have like this family plan thing, so it was still on there. And then at the end of the month, he could see on the phone thing that I was making calls from the UK. So it's like, why the fuck were you in the UK? Like, what are you doing there? And then I was like, yeah, well, actually... So he wasn't super stoked about it, but it's all good now.
How cool. And do tell, now in your current lineup of vehicles, how many are running, not running, in the middle of being completely taken apart? How many are there?
The only one that currently isn't running is the 6x6 is actually running. I just need to fix the leak. Oh. But the 4x4 that I'm rebuilding, because it's just completely apart. But apart from that, they all run. All my cars run.
All your cars. Yeah. So you have the Land Rover.
Yes.
You obviously have this thing, this monster. Then you have a 6x6.
Yeah, Volvo as well.
So
yeah.
Is that an original 6x6, or is it converted to like a 6?
No, it's original 6x6. It's you have two or you have multiple versions, but the one I have now is a TGB20 or Volvo C306. So that's the longest wheelbase you can get. It's also geared the lowest. But then you also have like the long bodies. That's a C304 or TGB13. That's the military name. And those are all like 6x6.
So that was cool before Mercedes did it. With the G-Wagon.
Yes.
Like,
yeah, definitely. Yeah.
OG.
This is the OG stuff.
Wow. And then, okay, so you have that. What else do you have? Because you have all your cars, you just stated.
Yes.
Is it?
I have a Range Rover Classic as well, a Focus E. It's from 91 with a V8, so that's quite nice.
Wow.
And then I have a Volkswagen T2.
Yeah.
And then the Land Rover and the Volvos. That's it.
That is awesome.
Oh, and a bike. I bought a bike this year, a Honda XL 125S. I don't have a license for it, but I just went there, I saw the bike, I was like, oh, thank you. I want it.
I need it.
Yeah.
So that's your life's motto, right?
Yeah. Kind of. Now I was blasting the body at this place of my 4x4 because I wanted to have it repainted and stuff as well. And they had this Honda Dux there, so I was looking at it, and the owner goes, if you get it to run, you can drive it around this really big place. You can drive it around the workplace. So I was like, sure. So eventually I got it running, and I was driving it around, and I was like, oh, I need this myself. So I went to, it's called 4-Stroke Barn, this place. And initially I wanted to buy a Dux, but then I was sitting on it and I was like, this is kind of small. So then I saw the other Honda out of the corner of my eye, and he's like, oh yeah, I'll take it outside and you can sit on it, see if it fits. And it fits. So I was like, yeah, I'm taking it home. I didn't know if it would run or not. I literally just sat on it outside, and I was like, yeah, I'll put it in the van. Like, I'm taking it home.
I like decisions are made. Like,
yeah, like
in
this.
an instant. Like, I need it.
Okay, I'm just going to state the obvious here, because there is a young woman sitting here.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to call you girly, but you're sitting here, you came here in a skirt and everything, and then talking about growing up with horses, like the typical
the Dutch girl.
The typical Dutch girl.
Yeah.
And then at one point in your life, you just switch completely into
the
this
virus got her.
Yeah.
into this badass girl that just takes everything apart, puts it back together, runs it, goes overlanding, sees this bike. The owner says, if you get it to run, you might as well just take it. And you go, sure, I'll get it done. How?
Yeah, I don't know. I just got more and more. I started with really small stuff like oil changes, but on old cars, it's pretty simple to do.
It's pretty straightforward.
And then at some point with the Volvo, I'm now rebuilding. Like, we did a rally and then crashed, and it was fine. It made the 2,000 kilometers home to the Netherlands.
Wow.
Just the prop shaft came off and the window was broken and the mirror was bent.
Okay.
And then I was looking at it and I was like, well, I ended my relationship. I moved back to the Netherlands. I might as well rebuild the car.
Did you have the space for it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was lucky. I had a space where I could work in it. It was a shared space, but it was good enough. So I pulled it apart there. And then mid-project, I moved to the place I'm in now. So that was a bit stressful, you know. I have everything apart and then move it. Yeah.
Wow.
But I love it. I mean, I've seen, and I'm sure that we can splice this into images. But if you guys on the listening side can imagine it, you took it down to a bare chassis. Like there was nothing beyond just welds, which is nuts. That is so big challenge to some people to even imagine getting anywhere near that, or doing, for example, a subframe drop. But to do the whole body down to nothing, it's unbelievable.
Yeah, it's ambitious.
It is ambitious.
Yeah.
Ambitious.
And did you have the time? I mean, where did you get the time? You studied before?
Yeah.
But did you continue your study, or did it just become a full-time thing?
This became like a full-time thing. So when I came back to the Netherlands, I mean, I had savings and stuff. So I was like, my dad was like, you can try doing it for a year or so. And if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. But then I started growing really fast on social media. And I was like, I might as well do this.
Yeah. So when did that happen? When did you choose
I think like half a year, 7 months ago, I was really like, I'm just gonna...
This is for me.
Yeah, let's go.
So that's not even that long ago?
No, it's not that long ago.
Oh, wow. And did you always have the intention to share this hobby of yours, this project with the world?
Not at all, because for a large part of the time when I was traveling with my Land Rover, I didn't have Instagram at all. I had deleted my account after I kind of left uni, I was like,
Don't need it. Yeah.
no, I have no interest in this. And then my friends at some point, they were like, oh, you're always traveling, like, activate your Instagram again so we can see what you're doing.
Where you are, yeah.
Yeah, and then I started posting a bit. But then when I started posting the Volvos, it really exploded.
Took off, I'm sure.
And what are the responses that you get?
Mostly positive, I would say. Sometimes you get people that are a bit sour, but I would say 90 to 95% is positive. So that's
fantastic.
How can you be sour about this?
Yeah. you couldn't. But it's so nice to hear that it is overwhelmingly just on the positive side.
Yeah, and it's usually if they're negative, it's like, oh yeah, you're doing something wrong. It's like, yeah, I don't know everything.
Show me yours. Show me in your Volvo how you do it. Since
you're doing something wrong.
Yeah.
Oh man, this is so cool. So what is the greatest adventure that you've undertaken?
I don't think it was actually by car, but it's one of my first trips. I went to Iceland and I rode on horseback 2 weeks through the highlands in Iceland. And you were like camping and stuff in these huts. And at some point we were herding a herd of over 100 horses through the highlands. So that was really cool. So I think that was one of my best adventures. Yeah. And I really liked Albania as well. I went there with my Land Rover. That was just great.
So what was so special about that trip?
It's really wild and you can just go everywhere. It's a bit more, it's not dangerous, but it's just way more wild.
Disconnected, just nature
like
and you.
You're driving on like this super messed up tarmac road and then the road just ends and it's like,
good luck.
Yeah, just go.
So and how did that do? How did the Land Rover do?
Yeah, it did really well. The only issue I have with it, because it's pretty high, it has a habitat in the back, is like if you lean too much, it's very unnerving. I've never tipped over and I don't want to tip over in it, but that's the only thing. But apart from that, it did great.
So driving these kind of vehicles, especially off-road, you have to learn to do that.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, I started out with the T3 Synchro actually when I was driving it in Slovenia, and at the time, there they don't really care too much. I mean, you have a lot of off-roading there, so that was a good practice. And then my Land Rover is actually an automatic, so that is really easy to drive off-road. Yeah. And then eventually I moved on to these.
Yeah, to these. And do they require a special license?
No.
This is still a car license?
Yeah, even a 6x6.
Really?
Yeah, because it's under 3.5 tons.
You have to be on how close are you to the limit on this thing?
The 6x6 I have with the flatbed, I think I didn't have the tent on the back, but when I went to get it imported, I think it was around 2.4.
No way.
Yeah.
That's the same as my Volvo.
Yeah.
What the heck? What?
And these are 2.4 as well. Just how it is now.
You got a long ways to go still. Almost a whole ton of crap that you can, you shouldn't, but like
you could.
You could, I mean, it adds up quickly. That is nuts. For the one that is currently completely taken apart, what is the ultimate intention of that one once it's
I want
put back
to
together?
finish it this winter. I was waiting on my engine because we put port injection on the engine, so we double the horsepower. It also has a custom built gearbox, so I have a 5th overdrive. So that's just the cruising is going to be better. But I also insulated everything. It's just basically going to be my home on wheels, essentially.
Super.
So I put a lot of effort into it.
I'm hearing all these things, like custom gearbox, port injection. You completely insulated it. I don't know how to do all these things, and I've been into cars for quite a while. And you just started out a couple of years ago and said, fuck it, I'm going to do this. It's going to be awesome. I am very much
bewildered, man. Bewildered, super
and
cool.
amazed.
Super cool.
Thank you.
Yeah,
super cool.
That is so cool. So, is this now a full-time thing? Is this what you do for a living as well?
Yeah, like it turned into a full-time thing now. Yeah, I mean, we also sometimes buy and sell Volvos. It kind of just became it became like a side thing, because a lot of times I have people just messaging me like, oh, I have a 4x4 for sale. Also the 6x6 with the flatbed. The guy messaged me when I was in Sweden, and then I responded to him but kind of forgot about it, and then he messaged me I think a couple weeks later, and he was like, oh yeah, you can take it for an even lower price.
please take it from my hands.
Yeah, and then I was like, okay, this is such a good price, I just cannot.
And especially they're offering you a 6x6.
Yeah, and it was in really nice condition. It had already power steering from a G-Class. He did a lot of work to it. So I was like,
how cool.
Let's go.
And I have to ask, do you have to go out of your way to Sweden to go find these things, or do these roam around us without realizing? Because I promise you, before finding your channel and knowing about you, I could count 303s with like one hand, maybe, that I had seen in my life. So are they there and I just don't realize it, or do you need to go out of your way?
They're becoming like more rare. I also think because there's another channel, The Outfit, they have a 6x6 that they converted, and then I have a bunch of the 4x4s. And I think people then started noticing them more and buying them because people got really interested in them. So I think they're harder to find now, but yeah, I have good contacts, so it's easy for me if I just put a post like, oh, I'm looking for a 4x4, 6x6, like I can find them, but they're not really advertised at the moment.
Right.
No, you just have to know the right persons.
Yeah, and also there's a company in Sweden, Tatanka, they also sponsor me and stuff. They make all the parts still for these Volvos.
Wow, really?
Yeah, the owner, Klaas, he bought all the blueprints from Volvo.
To keep them alive? Really?
Yes.
What a guy.
They also supply the Swedish army still. They still have them in service. And they make all the parts. So also if I ask Klaas.
One sec. The Swedish army still has these active?
Yes.
What
really?
Yes.
What the heck?
How old are you?
They started producing them in 75 to 85 or 84, something like that.
So you get like 40-year-old equipment just roaming around in the Swedish.
Yes, because I have guys that go into service or that did a year in the army or whatever. They message me like, oh yeah, we drove these like last year.
What the heck? The meatball people. That is wild, man. Absolutely wild.
Wow.
How cool is that? But of course, I just imagine them, like if I wanted to like strategize how to find these, I only imagine them like in a random depot collecting dust because they forgot they had it in that location or something.
Yeah, some people just have them sitting in their barn or whatever. It's usually if you post, I think there's a Facebook group, if you post in there and you're like, oh, I'm looking for a Volvo, you can probably find one.
Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing. So recently you went to Wales.
Yes.
And you took the 6x6.
Yes.
How was that?
It was a lot of fun.
Because you just had it, you just imported it, so it's just put on the Dutch license.
I got the plate just in time because I had to go back to the RDW because there was something wrong with the system, and then they manually okayed it for me. So then the next day I got the green card, could have the plate made.
I love to watch
they
them,
love them.
6x1.
Yeah, they love them. Like every time I come there, they're like, "Oh, when are you bringing the next?" Like,
what? Really?
There she is again. Come on, guys.
I love that you have to be the one person with a positive experience going there. Please come again. Like, of course, happily.
It's approved here.
Yes,
go. We already signed. Take it.
That must be so fun.
Yeah, they love it. Like I've never had issues at the RDW. It's always been smooth sailing. Even with one car that came from Norway, we only had one part of the. What is it? The
license?
Yeah, the license. And then they contacted the Norwegian authorities for me. And then within 2 weeks they had it sorted. I got the green card at home and I could have plates made.
There are car enthusiasts at that. Wow. Some people care still in there.
Some people do, yeah. Shout out to the RDW, man. That's really cool. So you got the plates.
Yeah.
And then you have to drive all the way to Wales.
Yes.
In this 6x6.
Yes.
That drive alone.
Yeah, it's a bit of a workout, definitely.
How?
I mean, it's not as like with these, I can do like around 100 kilometers when I'm on the highway, but the 6x6 is more comfortable at 80 unless you change the gearing. So I was doing around 80 kilometers an hour on the highway and just go.
That's reasonable.
Yeah.
Honestly.
But is it like extremely loud or is it vibrating or
the vibrations are okay, but it's more that it's loud. Yeah.
And earlier when you mentioned that you're installing insulation into it, insulation is from a heating perspective, not on the noise side of things, right? It doesn't do anything for
also for the noise.
Oh really?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, because I saw on the videos that you're driving with the
headphones on. And I mean the 4x4s are better because the gearing is different than the 6x6 I have. But I was like, if I'm stripping the entire car, I might as well insulate it.
So you went towards Wales.
Yes.
How do people respond when you're driving on the road?
Oh, they love it. Yeah.
I mean, you must get
they
most
honk
thumbs
or they
up.
wave. And then it was really funny in the UK. Actually, there was this guy in a modern Land Rover, and he was constantly overtaking me. And then at a lay-by, he was standing still, and then he would later on overtake me again. And then at some point, I looked at him, and he was just like recording
Taking
from the
30
window.
pictures.
Yeah.
I know he took all the pictures. You're not gonna believe what I saw on the road today.
Yeah.
I'm that guy.
yeah. That's Carlos in our app group every day. You don't believe what we saw today.
Yeah. Oh, how cool is that? I know that I would. Yeah, if I saw one of these in the highway, are you kidding me? I'm doing a Nat Geo report on it. How cool.
So the response just has to be overwhelmingly positive, right?
Yes. Yeah. I've never really had any negative response to it.
No.
So that's nice.
For sure.
Driving it on the ferry must have been wild too, or not?
Yeah, like usually the guys on the ferry, they love it. They're like, oh, look at that. That's so cool.
You
Yeah.
make
And then I have
people's
the
day.
dog sitting on the other side. Like I always take the passenger seat out.
Yeah.
Then I build a platform so my dog can lie down and stuff. So
What's your dog's name?
Zuko.
Zuko. Oh, that's so
Cute.
cool. So your dog comes along, you go out to this amazing adventure off-road. What happens on those adventures? Is it just, let's see how far we can get, or do you have a purpose on where you're going?
No.
No.
Just vibe to it.
Very simple. No, yeah.
I love your attitude.
Yeah. If it looks cool, I'm gonna go there.
I'm gonna go. Yeah, exactly. I'm just gonna drive it.
No plan.
Like for example, some people go out of their way to do like an itinerary, like, oh, we have to stay here an hour and a half.
People always
and then we have
ask
to
me
go.
like, oh, what's your itinerary? I'm like,
that way.
don't know. Yeah, somewhere I'm
Yeah.
going that direction, and we'll see. Yeah.
I know that some people, for example, they see a picture online of one specific location that looks amazing, and of course they build a route around. Hey, I need to make it over there. Doesn't matter how I get there, but of course there's a people that bring the ruler out, and then they're like,
Need to go there.
Yeah.
Now a lot of times when I just see a side road and looks sketchy enough, I'm like, oh, I'll just drive into it and see if it works out or not.
Oh, that's actually a good segue, because it probably also went bad, right? Like what is, and now we always ask our guests, what is your biggest failure on the road? What is your biggest blunder on the road? So this must have caused some issues sometimes.
Yeah, it was not really getting stuck, but it was actually when I was driving a Volvo to Sweden, and I was dailying it before in the Netherlands for about 2 weeks.
What type
Daily?
of Volvo?
Yeah,
Like one
a
of these.
4x4 as
Yeah, okay.
well,
Yeah,
a
yeah.
different
I
one
love
than
that we
this.
still have to ask just in case. Oh, maybe it's a 240, a 760. No.
No,
One
like
of us, 303.
not this one, but the different one, the 4x4, and everything seemed fine with the car. I had my rooftop tent mounted to it, and then I was taking the ferry in Kiel, I think.
Okay.
So I was driving there, and then I only checked the oil in the morning, and then it was like 500 or 600 kilometers, something like that, and I just drove, and then I just ran it out of oil essentially. So
But do they use that much of oil?
No, normally they don't,
just a
because
leaking machine,
I've driven the one I'm rebuilding like all the way to Noordkap.
Yeah.
And back, and I think it consumed like maybe a liter of oil on that trip. So normally no.
For listeners, Noordkap is
The most northern point on the European continent.
Holy crap!
Yeah,
super cool. So did you kill the engine, or how bad?
On that one, I mean, it still runs. Like if you start it, it runs, and after it builds up oil pressure, the knocking will go away. But I was like, I'm obviously like not gonna run it into its grave.
Yeah.
So at the end of this month, with a friend of mine, I'm swapping the engine for a rebuilt one.
Okay.
And then I can open it up and see
the carnage. Carnage is still running, which is
they're hard to kill.
It's a red block. Those engines are built so that at the end of the world, there's going to be roaches driving Volvos. But, I swear, I had a little stint with a red block once, as I mentioned earlier, an FT, and that was incredible engine. Super
they're
cool.
very strong.
Yeah. I mean, it's a closed deck from the factory, so from a boosted application perspective, you can do
a lot
to those things.
So what are your plans now? I mean, we're recording this in October of 25.
Yeah.
And your channel has grown massively in the last half year, you said.
Yeah.
So this is now your full-time thing.
Yeah.
Do you have any plans for like the next couple of months, or is it the same kind of attitude as the trips you take?
It's definitely finishing the 4x4 and then taking that on a trip and just building out what I'm doing, essentially.
What kind of trip are you looking at?
Well, I think I'll first take it to the Balkans, just as a test trip to see if everything with the car works.
A test trip to
Yeah.
the Balkans.
Test trip would be like to
Germany and back.
Or to Belgium, like the Ardennes, and try off-road there. But no, I'll just take
Let's
it
go
to the
where they
Balkans.
don't even speak English. It's fine.
Yeah.
What's the worst that could happen?
So I'll take it there, and then afterwards I either want to ship it to the US or to Australia, and then do
Super.
like 2 years there or something
really?
like that. Yeah.
Oh, that's going to be awesome.
That
Yeah.
is cool.
I think there will be a lot of fun.
Oh yeah. Unbelievable, man. How cool is that?
That is cool. So your plans are really to take it all over the world
Yes.
and travel all over the world.
Yeah.
And I just realized that even from knowing you from the last hour, the fact that if you put one of these in Australia, you're bounded to the limits of Australia. But if you put one of these in the US, I see you get into the Mexican border like, nah,
Oh, yeah.
okay. And then
Yeah.
straight into Mexico. Let's continue the chapter.
It's like the guy where he bought these seats from. I mean, he drove his Land Rovers and his Land Cruisers all the way down to the southern tip of South America. So
That's cool.
Get some ideas.
Yeah.
we're definitely going to continue to follow you.
Keep an eye, yeah.
I mean, in the very rare case that one of our listeners does not know where to find you, where can we find you online?
On Instagram, it's Overlandingrobin. Same on Facebook, same on YouTube.
Okay, that's
I don't have TikTok. It's not for me.
It's not her, guys.
No.
Stop messaging her in TikTok.
good. So Overlanding Robin,
Yes.
we'll find you on all these social media platforms.
Yes.
And we're going to continue to follow you because this is really awesome.
Appreciate
It is
it.
so cool to have this thing here in our garage in the loads.
Seriously, without a doubt, it's facing me, and it's been facing me, and I'm kind of pretending to be a.
I feel so small.
An insect on the road. This is what an insect in the road feels like, watching a giant vehicle go above you.
it's almost daunting. Yeah. Robin, thank you so much for coming all the way over here. Oh, Lennart.
Yeah, I have something to add from the regie.
Oh, from the regie.
Do maar.
Lennart.
2 things.
Oh, come over here.
Yeah.
Come over here.
From the regie.
Okay, this is Leonard from the regie. I have 2 things to add. One, you forgot one very important question to ask. Biggest blunder?
No, we
No.
discussed that.
And you
damn.
run out of oil.
Oh.
Engine that ran out of the oil.
Oh, that
Leonard.
was the biggest blunder. Oh, that's not a blunder.
Wow.
Okay.
You were hoping for something.
Yeah,
Explosive,
Yeah,
yeah.
definitely, yeah.
She killed
I saw
a
some
man,
videos about crossing a river and that kind of
Oh
stuff.
yeah, no, I thought the engine was worse, but yeah, also the river. I mean, I didn't cross it, but I saw the Landy get swept away.
Oops.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know this story yet. So
No.
tell the story. Wayne, we're freewheeling here anyway.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So when we were in Wales, like the Land Rover before me, he crossed first. And then I saw the whole ass of the car kind of get swept away at the
Oops.
end. So I was like, yeah, I'm not crossing that. So then I have a winch on the back of my 6x6. So I tried getting the cable across, but the river just kept rising like crazy because it was storming really bad.
Oh, really?
And then eventually I had to abandon him. I ran out of fuel. I had no phone signal. So that was quite an adventure, or almost out of fuel. I just made it back to civilization.
I like that your scale on spiciness goes from blowing up an engine, really bad, to
Yeah.
I left a guy out in the wilderness alone for days without fuel.
Yeah.
you don't know if he survived.
We haven't seen him.
Yeah, no,
I
it's
just left
okay.
the country,
Yeah, I don't know. To me, that didn't seem that.
It's not that bad,
No.
guys.
He's
You'll
alive.
survive.
He's alive. Why are you guys crying? He's alive.
Okay, so that was the first one, Leonard.
Yeah,
Leonard
thank
from the regie.
Okay, hello, this is Leonard from the regie again. With my Dunglish. One more thing. You brought something.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh,
Yeah, it should be in the car for on the wall, right?
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, for our wall,
Yeah.
because our wall is still quite empty.
It's super empty. Everyone who's watching can see that we have a very big black wall. And that we only have a wooden NSX on the wall, and besides that, there's nothing yet. We have one item that we still have to hang, which is the fender of a Porsche.
Yeah, from RW.
RWB Porsche fender.
Really cool. But we have something extra to add.
Yes.
Do you want to grab it yourself?
Yeah,
Do you want
sure.
me to grab it? What
I
do you
can
want?
grab it.
Go ahead.
Okay, go for it. Go. I'm going back to my regie chair now.
Yeah.
All right, please hold.
Just make a temporary...
Kleintje pauze.
Ja, kleine pauze.
We'll be right back. I'm sorry. I love the perspective that you have on what is bad. What is bad? Engine run out of oil or guy left behind a river that has been overflooded?
Was it her ex-boyfriend?
Yeah, she never said the name.
No, he's fine.
This was all a calculated act.
Yeah.
All right, we are. They have not told me what she's gonna be sharing with us.
No,
and
we
I'm
have
about
not.
to see it with my own eyes, and I'm wondering what does an overlanding vehicle allow to be taken out that can be given to us? It looks flat. It looks like a sign of some sorts.
Go.
Yeah?
Yeah. You can sit over there and show it over there.
Yeah, she's bringing it over. Please hold. Bijna. Why,
So, Robin. Oh,
The headphones. Yeah.
why do you tell us all? Thank you, first of all, for whatever it is that you've brought us. But what
What did you bring?
Yeah.
So it's in Swedish. It actually came with one of the Volvos that I imported from Sweden, and I didn't know what it meant. So then some Swedish guys told me, like, yeah, in the military, when people learn how to drive, I don't know if they also do it on normal cars, but this was for the military.
Yeah.
They put it on the back of the Volvo, and it says like learner drivers.
Beginner. Oh,
Yeah, beginner and
cute.
beginner drivers, something like that. So I thought it was kind of fun to put on the wall.
This is in Swedish.
perfect.
Yes, this is
Man.
in Swedish.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Wow.
Do you know how to pronounce this for the people that
No,
listen
no, I have no clue.
to? Should I give it my best chance?
Give it your best chance.
Yeah. Give you one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Avningsscore. Swedish listeners, I am so sorry. Avningsscore. My best Swedish accent.
This is so this is actually a learner.
Driver, yeah, that's what I've
Learner
been
driver.
told, that they put it on the back of the car if someone's not like experienced.
Yeah, so
or
in every
something.
other country we just put an L, and in
Yes.
Swedish they do eveningskör.
Yeah.
A word with two umlauts. Yes, that's
That is-
perfectly
Yeah, at some
readable
point I
from the distance.
opened the back of the Volvo and I saw this in there and I was like, oh, okay, cool.
This is perfect.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
You're
We're gonna
welcome.
give it an amazing little spot here on the wall.
Yeah.
We'll have you sign it. Robin, whenever you have finished your American adventure, we would
Yes.
love to have you back
Of
here
course.
and share the stories that you will definitely
Have to tell. Yeah.
have to tell after those adventures.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming
You're
over
welcome.
here.
Thanks for having
Thank
me.
you,
Thank you.
Leonard from the regie, for the last edit.
Thanks, buddy.
That was awesome. So, if you have been listening and watching this episode, I really reckon that you have watched this episode. You can find Robin at Overlandingrobin on
Yes.
Facebook, on Instagram, on YouTube. And if you don't know who we are Powerslide, and we have these amazing guests share their stories here in the Powerslide studio. And we love everything about it. So thank you again. You can follow us on the channels at Powerslide_NL. So that's PWR_Slide_NL on every channel, even TikTok.
Even TikTok.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
Yes, thank you.
Thanks, guys. Bye.
See ya.